All right, let's jump into this ethical hacking deep dive.
Hmm.
You're interested in ethical hacking and want to know what it takes to break into this field by 2025,
Well,
right?
definitely.
We've got this awesome roadmap from TCM Security.
Great.
Yeah, a leading cybersecurity training company, so we're in good hands.
For sure.
What's cool is this isn't just about the tech skills, it's about the whole mindset. You need to actually thrive in ethical hacking. And trust me, there are some surprising insights here.
Yeah, like
It's
it's
not
like
all about mad coding skills.
right.
And there's a huge E area most people just completely overlook, which could be your secret weapon.
Yeah, for sure. Like having that why
Hmm.
behind your pursuit of ethical hacking. It's just as important as the how.
TCM Security starts off with a dose of reality. It's almost like a friendly flap in the face.
Yeah.
They're basically saying, look, if you're just chasing big salaries, ethical hacking will chew you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
Why? Because this field, it never stops.
It's constant.
It's a constant learning grind. This
Yeah.
treadmill that never stops speeding up.
Cybersecurity, especially ethical hacking,
Hmm.
is like a living. It's like a living, breathing organism. Seriously.
Wow.
What you learn today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
New technologies, new threats, new defenses. It's a constant evolution. You've got to be genuinely passionate about this stuff.
Yeah.
Always hungry,
Yeah.
hungry to learn, hungry to solve problems.
So does this world genuinely excite you? Like, do you get a thrill from figuring out how things work?
Totally.
Maybe even finding those sneaky little back doors.
Yeah.
Because that intrinsic motivation, that's what will fuel you through those long nights and that steep learning curve.
I think that's what separates, it separates the hobbyists from the pros.
Right.
Those who truly excel in this field have a fire in their belly, an insatiable curiosity that just drives them to constantly push the boundaries.
Now, assuming you're still with us and that fire is burning bright, let's get down to the actual skills. How do you become an ethical hacker? Here's the good news. You don't need to be a coding wizard.
At least not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
TCM Security emphasizes a strong foundation in core IT skills. Think of it like building a house.
Right.
You can't have a fancy roof, a state-of-the-art kitchen, if the foundation is crumbling, right?
Exactly.
They break it down into 4 key areas: basic IT, networking, Linux, and security. And they get super practical with their examples. For basic IT, they ask, can you build a computer?
Hmm.
Not just order parts online, but actually put them together, troubleshoot, understand the physical components of technology.
Just like a doctor who needs to perform surgery. You wouldn't jump right in without understanding anatomy.
Right.
Same with computers. Got to know how the pieces fit together.
Next up is networking. Imagine being able to explain what happens from the moment you type a URL to that web page magically appearing.
Yeah, that's networking.
That's the power of networking knowledge.
It's essential for cybersecurity because networks are the highways of the digital world. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in these networks to gain access, systems and data. So you got to understand how those highways are built, where the roadblocks are, how to navigate them securely.
Okay, let's talk about Linux. This one is all about immersion. They recommend installing Linux on your computer and just using it exclusively for a while.
Really dive in.
Yeah, think of it like learning a new language. By living in that country,
I like that analogy.
you're forced to think and operate in that environment, which accelerates your learning.
It's like learning to ride a bike. You can read all the manuals you want, but until you hop on and start pedaling,
Yeah.
you won't truly grasp it. The mechanics develop that muscle memory.
And finally, we have security itself. This is where CompTIA Security Plus comes in. The article describes it as Network Plus Plus, meaning it takes your networking knowledge to the next level, adding essential security concepts like cryptography, risk management, threat analysis.
Security Plus is a great way to show,
Yeah.
to show you understand security principles. It's like getting your driver's license.
Okay.
Shows you know the rules of the road. And you're qualified.
To drive.
And what's great about Security Plus, Pete, it opens doors not just in ethical hacking, but in other cybersecurity domains as well.
So we've laid the groundwork, you've got the passion, you're building your foundational skills. Now get ready, because in the next part, we're diving into the world of hacking itself.
The fun stuff.
Ethically, of course.
Of course. All right, welcome back. We're going to keep diving deeper into this world of ethical hacking, exploring what it takes to turn that passion of yours into a successful career.
We've covered the foundations, specialized skills, even those tricky certifications. But TCM Security throws in this concept. That's kind of like leveling up in a video game, you know? Privilege escalation.
It's intense.
That sounds intense.
It is. Imagine you've gained access to a system. Maybe you fished your way in or found a sneaky vulnerability,
Okay.
but you're stuck with limited permissions, like a guest in a giant mansion.
Oh, so you're in the network, but not really in control.
Exactly. Privilege escalation, or privesc
Prevest?
in hacker lingo, is about leveraging those initial footholds to get higher-level access.
Oh, I see.
Think administrator rights, the keys to the kingdom.
Wow.
It's crucial for ethical hackers because it simulates real-world attacks
Right.
where the bad guy, they try to maximize their impact.
Okay, I'm starting to see why this is like a level up moment, but how do you even learn this dark art of privilege escalation?
The article recommends Xerox Tithrius's courses on Udemy. They cover both Windows and Linux environments.
Okay.
They're known for being super practical and in-depth, walking you through techniques, tools, and those little vulnerabilities that could be exploited to gain more control.
So if you're serious about ethical hacking, this is a must-have. Mastering privilege escalation. It's the key to unlocking the full potential of your hacking skills.
But beyond just the technical stuff, right, the article emphasizes something I think a lot of people, they underestimate it. The power of community.
Community is everything in this field. It's about connecting with people who get it, who share your passion for cybersecurity. It's like having a team of mentors and friends who understand the challenges and celebrate the victories.
The article highlights TCM Security and VetSec as examples. TCM has this massive Discord server with over 60,000 members. Imagine the knowledge sharing going on there.
Oh, yeah.
And VetSec is awesome because it focuses on supporting military veterans
Right.
who are transitioning into cybersecurity careers.
Those are just two examples, but there are so many communities, both online and offline. Local meetups, online forums, social media groups. You just got to find the ones that click for you.
So it's not just about absorbing information, right, from courses and books. It's about actively engaging with other humans, asking questions, sharing experience.
Even just geeking out over the latest security news together.
Exactly. And you'd be surprised how many doors open just by being part of these communities. You'll learn from others' experiences, discover job opportunities, even make lifelong friends who share your passion.
Let's recap where we are on this ethical hacking journey. We started with the mindset. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes real passion and dedication to keep learning and growing.
Then we talked about building that solid foundation.
Yeah.
Basic IT, networking, Linux, security, those are your building blocks.
And we explored those exciting specializations: Active Directory, web and mobile application hacking, wireless hacking. Those could become your, hacking superpowers.
We even tackled the daunting world of certifications, emphasizing that it's about choosing the ones that align with your goals, not just collecting them like trophies.
Right. And of course, we leveled up with privilege escalation, learning how to gain that coveted administrator access.
Plus, we stress the importance of community, finding your tribe, connecting with mentors and peers who can guide you on this journey.
Phew, that's a lot. But we're not done yet. Welcome back to our ethical hacking deep dive. We're wrapping up our exploration of breaking into this field by 2025. And I'm already feeling inspired, I gotta say.
It's an amazing field for sure.
Yeah.
We've covered a ton, from the essential IT skills to specialization.
Yeah.
We even dove into that art of privilege escalation.
And let's not forget finding your tribe, right? Those mentors and fellow hackers. That sense of community is something the article really hits on.
Yeah, it's true. You're not alone on this journey. Speaking of learning and support, though, I want to circle back to something we touched on earlier. The wealth of knowledge online
Oh, yeah.
from content creators.
Those cybersecurity gurus sharing their wisdom on YouTube, blogs, podcasts. It's like having a virtual mentor right there.
Exactly. And the best part is it's accessible to anyone, really. With an internet connection, you can find tutorials, specific hacking techniques, walkthroughs, even live hacking demonstrations.
It's like having a front row seat to a masterclass, but without the hefty price tag.
Precisely. But like we mentioned before, gotta be discerning. Anyone can call themselves an expert online.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to do your research.
Right. Not all content creators are created equal. You want to make sure you're learning from someone who's not only knowledgeable, but credible.
Trustworthy. Think of it like choosing a doctor. You wouldn't just go to anyone with a white coat, right?
No.
You check their credentials, read reviews, make sure they have a proven track record.
Yeah.
Same with these online content creators. Look for those who are respected, have a history of sharing good info.
So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed with all this information, remember, you don't have to learn it all at once.
Make it one step at a time.
Yeah. Start with the basics. Pick one area that sparks your interest, and gradually expand your knowledge from there.
Most importantly, have fun. Ethical hacking is challenging, but it's so rewarding. The more you enjoy learning and experimenting, the more likely you are to succeed.
Okay, before we sign off, one final thought-provoking question. Inspired by everything we've talked about,
Hit me with it.
fast forward to 2025. You've landed your dream job as an ethical hacker. What kind of impact do you want to have on the world?
Wow, that's a powerful question.
Right.
Gets to the heart of why we do this.
Are you passionate about securing critical infrastructure, protecting data from nation-state actors, or maybe finding and fixing vulnerabilities in new technologies?
So many possibilities. It's exciting.
It is.
You can choose a path that aligns with your values
Yeah.
and actually make a difference.
So to our listener, I encourage you, reflect on that question. What legacy do you want to leave as an ethical hacker? The choices you make today, the skills you build, the communities you join, it'll all shape your future impact.
Remember, ethical hacking is more than just a job. It's a responsibility using your knowledge to make the digital world safer.
On that note, we bid you farewell and wish you all the best on your hacking adventures.
Happy hacking, everyone.